Those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and I close it out with spirit guide messages. Today we are dressed up as the Black Swan. If you've ever seen that play or the movie, it's amazing. I love it. And so yeah, had to. It's really fun though. I got to be really creative, and I don't typically wear a ton of makeup, so it was fun for me. But anyways, Geminis, be careful of manipulation that is disguised as kindness. You got somebody around you that doesn't really like you. No, they don't. No, they don't. Okay. You need to look deeper at the situation. I feel like this person is gossiping behind your back. They're slandering you. Okay. It's just really not a good card. You've got eyes on you, and it's really just not a good card at all. And then you also have hidden agenda. So you have somebody here who has a hidden agenda. I feel like your dreams could be exposing them. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like your dreams can be exposing them, or your higher self is trying to come through and warn you, hey, yo, listen, take a step back, look at this entire situation. Do you get any weird feelings about this person? I definitely see your dreams. I've been going off right now. You could be having a lot of weird dreams. For those of you guys that have a hard time recollecting your dreams, black seed oil is really good for just brain power. Number one, we love black seed oil. It tastes like crap though, so I prefer the pills rather than the capsules rather than the oil itself. I've tried everything with that. Also, mugwort. This says mugwort dreams on this card, and mugwort is really good for dream work and psychic abilities as well. So just increasing that. You could have an increase in your psychic abilities during this time too. I definitely see that you are showing up as somebody who is really you're just showing up for yourself. You're this inspiring leader. You're making the impossible possible. Okay, you're really working on your financial goals. You could have recently gotten a new job opportunity or a promotion, a raise, something like that. Yeah, I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. That's what I'm getting. Thank you, Brickhouse. I appreciate that. You could be going on vacation soon, or you will be traveling soon. There could be a trip that you're booking right now. I also see you going out with friends, meeting up, having conversations. So it could just be a FaceTime chat or something like that, okay? But I definitely see you just savoring the moment, being really present with those that you really care about, which I think is really important. You also have for your spirit guide message is one, you're pulling strings in your favor. That's a really great one. But also they want to let you know that they are all around you. So make sure you're checking your pictures, because you could see orbs. I feel like you specifically have some passed on loved one on the other side that's really trying to make their presence known during this time. You got a new job and you've been connecting with your ladies. Yes, I love that. Thank you for that confirmation. You are showing up here with the World card. Okay, so fixed signs can be significant. I almost said Aries for whatever reason. Maybe you have Aries in your chart, but fixed signs: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Strong Leo energy showing up here with the Sun card. So I definitely see you in this momentum of success. Now, success is always going to bring out the green in everybody, and you're an Aries rising. Love that, Marlena. Thank you. Going through it right now. Gonna get better. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of really conniving energy, and it's behind the scenes. But again, your ancestors, guides, your higher self, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, are coming forth to kind of show you what's going on. I would definitely, if you're not feeling very great right now, I want you to make sure that you are cleansing consistently, okay? I believe spiritual hygiene is just as important as physical hygiene. So as much as you put on deodorant every single day, it's just as, and brush your teeth, it is just as important to make sure that you are taking your spiritual baths, you're cleansing your home and your environment, you're redoing your wards. I mean, again, the veil is very thin right now. You feel strangely calm, look clean. That's perfect. Good job. Yeah, that's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to clarify what this hidden agenda is, but I didn't want to pull the cards because I did like that you had the World card there. So closing out a chapter, stepping into a chapter of success after a period of delay or stagnation is also what I'm hearing. Things just weren't moving. So that's something to look forward to. Tell me about this hidden agenda though, and these eyes. Who is stalking? Who has manipulation or secret intentions? Thank you. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So somebody has been trying to create delays in your life, okay? Kind of trying to stop your progress with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. And they're trying to disarm you so that they can do it. They want your guard down so that they can work against your back. They're trying to act very sincere to your face, but they are, you know, having issues behind your back, okay? So this is definitely like stabbed in the back type of energy. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Tell me about this. Justice card. All spirit really wants you to, or it could be a Libra, obviously, but or you could have Libra in your chart. Always flip and reverse it. Missy Elliott that shit as necessary. But with the Justice card here, you are gonna get justice for the situation, okay? Yep, Six of Wands. You are absolutely, they want you to know, like, you are going to overcome this. Spirit is handling it, but they also need you to use your discernment, okay? What is the person doing, though, please? Like, you're not really telling me. The Moon card in the reverse, I feel like you recently found out, or you already know, like, you have your suspicions. You could have been having dreams. Eight of Pumpkins here, and it does have to do with, like, your money, your effort, your energy. Ten of Wands in the reverse, and I see you really pulling back your effort, your energy, your finances, etc. Like, you're not willing to go above and beyond for these individuals anymore that are just not showing up for you in the same way. So yeah, the Hierophant here, you're really listening to spirit, you're listening to God, you're listening to your wisdom, okay? There's something here about wisdom, like you really have great wisdom and discernment. And somebody is just basically trying to disempower you and possibly like breadcrumb you or take from you, or I'm hearing minimize your accomplishments, okay? And so it could be another thing where it's like passive aggressive comments, but that person is showing you that they're jealous of you. You know, it's like somebody could be trying to humble you, but they're only trying to humble you because they're intimidated by your success. You know, it's shining a light on their own shortcomings here. You know, and it's like they don't want you to think that you're better than them because it's coming from a place of like fear of you being better than them. But this person is looking at life as a competition, and I don't think that you see things as a competition at all. Anything else about this person? We have the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're really genuine to them, which is the shitty part. Like, you're a really good friend, and I feel like you like have held a lot of space for this person. You listen to this person every single time they talk, and I feel like they have a tendency to talk a lot about themselves, where you can almost like barely get a word in, or like when you do share things about your own life, it's like, oh yeah, and then in my life, da da da, which it can come off as kind of like rude. You know, Five of Cups was here also, sorry to show, and the Magician card. So be careful about like telling people. I feel like one of your friends is a monitoring spirit right now. Be careful about, you know, those individuals that kind of come back around during this time and are like, oh, so what's going on? Oh yeah, I saw your story, I saw this, but they didn't like it, they didn't comment on it. You know, what else is going on in your life? It's like that type of energy, okay? Tell me about this. Yeah, the Fool card. Okay, it could be an Aries that's doing this. Doesn't have to be. Again, you could have Aries in your chart. Take it as it resonates. Always flip it and reverse it. I keep saying that, but I feel like it's very necessary because people tend to forget it, and I don't want you to take on energy that's not your own. I mean, don't make it fit if it's not meant for you. But there's somebody here who's being very reckless, okay, and they are acting as like a conduit, as like this like monitoring spirit in a sense, okay. They're very wishy-washy, kind of back and forth. Like they're in your life, they're not in your life, in your life, not in your life. You know, this person likes when you're down, but now that you're happy, it's like they want to take a step back, right? They don't want to support you when you're happy or when you've got good things going on. Could be a Sagittarius, does not have to be. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. Temperance card in the reverse though, so I just feel like this person's really imbalanced during this time. That was a lot of channeling here, but tell me what they're gossiping about, please. I put the whole deck together again just because I'm clarifying the Eyes card now. Thank you. What are they gossiping about? Ace of Wands, your opportunities, your passions. Baby, they didn't receive the vision. Yeah, Ace of Cups. They're literally gossiping about your new beginnings. It's like they're almost like bragging about you, but in a shit-talking way. What is going on here? You got the Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands. It again, it's the same thing. They're trying to minimize your accomplishments. They're trying to minimize your accomplishments. It's like if they tell other people your accomplishments first, it's going to take away the element of surprise or excitement that you receive from these other individuals. And that's what they're trying to do. It's like, that's why they're sharing your shit, so that they get attention. Like, oh my god, yeah, did you see so-and-so? Gemini got this, Gemini did this, Gemini did that. And then by the time you go around and you're actually like, yeah, did you know that this happened? And they're like, yeah, so-and-so told me. And you're like, oh, okay. Like, it takes away from you being able to share what you worked hard for, you know? It's yeah, the Knight of Swords, and then they're like gossiping about it, like how you got there, how you earn your money, etc. Like they have negative things to say about it. So this person here, they feel like if they can get in and like have their words first, that they're going to be more believable than you, and like these people won't have follow-up questions for you like, oh, that's amazing, how'd you get there? You know, they're not going to follow up because they're going to be like, oh, so and so already told me, like, you know, you had a sugar daddy, that's why you got there, or you had this and that's why you got there, or whatever it may be, right? It's like they're not giving you credit. What a weirdo. This is a crazy reading. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very intrigued by it. Ten of Swords is in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Spirit is letting you know, like, it's just all based off lies, though. Yeah, the Hangman, and like this person's gonna be caught up in their own lies. You know, take a step back, and just kind of reevaluate, you know, your connections around, because there are envious people of you. There are people around you that it is time to like let go of them, because they're just a victim to their reality. They're draining. You know, it's like they always have something negative going on, but they are the source of the negativity. Okay, they're exuding this negativity. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. Yes, may that type of friendship never find me. Okay, Three of Swords here. They're really trying to like cause you pain. I feel like the more pain that they try to cause, the more glow up you're gonna have, though. If I'm being real with you, is like they're gonna be eating their own words here. So whatever. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle these cards live and see what we've got going on. Messages for Gemini, please. Messages for Gemini. Thank you for clarifying that, Spirit. That was very clear, very straightforward. All right, we've got gnomes, humanity, friendship, hard work, and little visions. You also have snakeskin that came out, which is information, secrets, body language, and senses. Pay attention to your friends, okay? So the snakeskin card with the friendship card here. Pay attention to your friends right now. Listen to pay attention to their body language. When you have something exciting going on in their life, are they able to truly like be happy for you? Because if they're not your real friends. I can promise you that. I've had a lot of friends where it's like, oh yeah, you know, I go to call, like I've purposely never answered a phone call or a text message or anything. Like I just let them know where they stand by ignoring them, honestly. With friends where it's like I call to tell them good advice and they don't answer, they don't text back, weeks will go by, whatever it may be, and then they send a selfie or something like them of them doing something. Like, bitch, I don't care. Remember, like there's no reciprocity here. So you know what's so crazy though is this is like a huge theme. This has come up in so many of my readings. It's probably with Mercury retrograde coming up here, but basically this is a time to really evaluate who is actually reciprocating, who is actually being genuine and nurturing connections, and who is not. Okay, the snakes are being revealed. Like this is like everybody's Scooby-Doo moment where they're just like my best friend, you know, and it's just like you can't believe it. Like there's that shock factor of like, why is it you? Like, dude, I thought I could trust you. We've been friends for 20 years, 50 years, you know, 3 minutes. I don't care. 3 minutes. Please remember that some people are better off as acquaintances and not friends, okay? All right. Now, with all of that said here, so pay attention to the information that is being exposed right now, especially in regards to your friendships. Let's go ahead and shuffle these cards live and see what we have for general messages. You already got one. Plastic smiles. Yeah, you got fake people around you. Thank you. Sugar coated. And what else you got? Okay, you also have red flags. Okay, and payday. Overall energy is let it go. You're having your frozen moment. All right, we have plastic smiles, fake kindness, forced friendliness, hidden resentment behind smiles, friends in name only. No fake friends, okay? No new friends. Sugar-coated, sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults, and too good to be true. Yeah, people have turned their backs. John, I'm sorry to hear that. It seems like a big collective theme. I know that you're not alone right now. That doesn't make it easier, though, and I don't mean to minimize your experiences. That's not my intention by sharing that. I just want to let you know that you're really not alone right now. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate it. Black Swan moment here. It's really fun. But you know, you've got some fake people around and they are going to be exposed. Okay, there is warning signs. Don't ignore your intuition, because that could lead to potential trouble and you being like, damn, I fucking knew better, I knew better. But you also got the payday card that came flying out with this, so it's like, I feel like a lot of you guys need to like ward up your name, your energy, so that anytime anybody talks negatively about you, it's it makes you money. Okay, it's on my phone that I'm working on though. Is it on this one? I don't think so, but I can check. um no, I didn't put it on this phone. So I have it as like my screensaver on that phone. But it's, so basically every single time I open my phone, I rechant it. And it's crazy. It's crazy how it works. I promise you that. These people will be flooding your bank account in no time. So I feel like there's a bit of like alchemy that needs to be done here. You know, with like a mantra that you can create, or I can share it in the comments. If you want me to, say that you want me to, and I will pin it in the comment section, okay? But yeah, it basically goes over everything, where anytime people gossip, anytime people even speak on my name, even in a positive way, it brings me money. It doesn't matter, just like my name in general, okay? And it works, trust me, especially when you got money bowls and wards all set up. Baby, it's like the triple trio, okay? So it's a great energy. But it says financial rewards, money rolling in, celebration of success, and checks cashed. Baby, like I said, the more that these people talk about you, the more success you got going on. Okay, I will share it. Thank you guys for that. Just give me a moment after this uploads and I will go ahead and pin it in the comments below, so you will have to check back to the video to see that, because unfortunately I can't get it, because again, it's on my screensaver on my phone. Okay, what was, oh, let it go. It says releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, and freeing your heart. The thing is like, forgiving other people is not about genuinely forgiving them. Like, fuck them, okay? How dare them, the audacity. You know, especially when you're such a genuine soul in person, it's their loss, right? However, it is about like releasing that anger and that energy from you. You don't want to keep that. So if you're struggling and you feel like it is sitting on you and weighing on you, go ahead and do a transmutation working, okay? Whether you're transmuting things through prayer with your angels, at an ancestor altar, or you're transmuting it through like spell work, it doesn't matter. Whatever you like to do to transmute that energy, make sure that you are transmuting it. Turn that pain into your power, okay? Don't ever let it sit with you. It's not even yours to carry, and that's the point of forgiveness, is to not carry it yourself. Okay, do not carry that. That is not your pain. That is not your energy. It's misplaced energy, and you absorbed it through the kindness of your heart. And that's the thing, is you have a kind heart. You want to be releasing that, okay? So let's go and see what we have. Plastic smiles. Tell me about this, please, for Gemini. We've got the Empress, okay? People just want to be around you because of your power. Yeah, 4 wands, because you have a lot to like celebrate. You're in this like season of momentum, okay? There's a lot of momentum around you. Emperor card, so it doesn't matter if you're male, female, you got the Emperor and Empress, okay? Maybe you, and if you're in a relationship, a marriage here, specifically Emperor and Empress, it's like you guys are a power couple, but people aren't actually happy that you're in this like power couple dynamic. They're not happy that you recently got married, or that you guys bought a new home, or whatever, all the good things that you got going on for you. It's like, oh, you buy a new home and they're like, they only bought a 4,000 square foot home. Ew, you know, it's like you could buy a private jet and they're like, it only seats 6 people. My other friend has a 12-seater, and it's just that type of energy where, again, no matter what, they're just gonna minimize what you got going on for yourself. It doesn't matter. Did you see her wedding dress? Yeah, that did not look good on her body type. Like, it's just superficial energy, okay? And it's so funny because these people are judging things that they'll never be able to afford, like they won't ever have, being in this hateful energy. Tell me about sugar coated. Okay, sweet but deceptive words is clarified by the Knight of Swords. So somebody's slick with their tongue, okay? the Ace of Pumpkins. And again, they might be like offering you advice or something like that. Be careful of taking this advice. Be careful what they're offering, because they're hoping that basically you slip up and fumble everything that you've got going on. They don't actually have solid advice. Or this is like where they're trying to give you a compliment, right? The Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pumpkins. That could be like a compliment or a gift or something like that, but it's not genuine. It's not from a place of like genuine compassion or care. It's just to upkeep the appearance of themselves and how they want themselves perceived. So it's about their perception and their character. You have to understand, like, all this performative bullshit ass energy is collapsing. Okay, we've got this whole like Age of Aquarius thing that's, you know, beginning and going through here. This is all what's going to be collapsing this. Okay, nobody cares about Kim Kardashian anymore. Nobody gives a shit about billionaire Taylor Swift or Elon Musk or any of these other people. You know, it's like, eat the rich. And when I say rich, I'm not talking about a family that makes $1 million a year. That's honestly, you're just barely comfortable at that point in time. Okay, in this economy, I'm talking about those billionaires that are going into becoming trillionaires. All right. You know, people always feel the need to perform for me, even complete strangers. They all do it. It's so weird. They're like, oh my God, I love this about you so much. And you're just like, shut the fuck up and get out of my face. What's wrong with you? Like, no. So again, when people say eat the rich, we are not talking about that family of 4 that has a really nice house and really nice cars and they live comfortably. Okay, we are talking about the trillionaires, the billionaires, and all those other things. All right. And so again, it's just that type of energy where it's like people think that they like hold themselves to that same standard or whatever, and that's all died. That's all in like the olden days. That was like the precipice, the beginning of like Instagram, where everything had to be like perfectly curated, and it's like these people are miserable behind the screen. Okay, no more perfection, no more any of that. We want to see real, we want to see raw, we want to be able to relate again, we want community again, and that's what's going to thrive here and coming into the future. And so that's why we're seeing such a massive collapse and a defrauding, okay, demasking of all of these individuals around right now. So just know, again, as difficult as this may seem, ooh, 10 of Pentacles, you're gonna be good. These people are gonna drop the ball. It may hurt temporarily, but you're gonna turn that pain into power, genuinely, and I'm proud of you for it. Tell me about red flags here. Okay, yeah, you are ignoring red flags. I'm not gonna lie here. The Devil card in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, it's like superficial energy. Don't ignore it. If you have a friend that is superficial, if you've got somebody around you that talks shit about everybody else when they're with you, they're talking shit about you when you're not around. Okay, it's really important to acknowledge that and know that. If you've got somebody here who, you know, they're like, oh my God, look at my new Birkin, you know, as they're walking past a homeless person, but they don't even offer the homeless person a loaf of bread or a meal. You know what I mean? It's just like that type of those are all red flags. That tells you that person's character. And I'm not saying you can't buy Birkins. Okay, go do whatever makes you happy. I'm not against any of that. It's not what I like, but it's not what impresses me. What impresses me is the person that is, you know, going to stop and feed a homeless or make sure that you donate to the food bank, especially right now with all the millions of families that are going to be impacted by this, okay? The whole government shutdown thing. So that impresses me. But do what you can. I mean, it could be simply sitting there and being a shoulder to cry on, right? The Lovers card in the reverse. Gemini, this is your own energy. I'm telling you, somebody has you like convinced that they're one way and they are fucking not. They're fake as shit, okay? You need to listen to the red flags. Anyways, payday. Tell me about payday. We've got the 8 of Swords. Tell me. Oh, the Strength card. There you go. Okay, so it's like, yeah, yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. The more you live rent free in somebody else's brain, okay, the more money you are making here. The more things are going to go well for you. All right. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. And this person's going to even have more to stress about here because they're like, why Gemini? Why does this good things keep happening to them? But they're not realizing that they're literally propelling your future, that they are propelling you into this success. Yes, you have done all the work and I'm not trying to take away from your work at all. However, I'm just acknowledging that they're contributing to it because they're spending all of their energy on you, baby. Energy is a currency. Okay. Energy is a currency here. Tell me about Let It Go. Yeah, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. Leave the past in the past, baby, and fly forward into your very abundant future. Four pumpkins in the reverse is just making sure that we're releasing it, keeping our heart open so that we can be open to the abundance that we are walking into. And I keep saying we, I'm not a Gemini. I don't have Gemini in my chart. I mean, yeah, we have all 12 zodiac signs in our chart. I know that, technologically speaking, but I'm just saying I'm over explaining. Sometimes I just channel and get ahead of myself. We, me and my spirit guides, me and my higher self, God, the universe. Six of pumpkins here. Yeah. Move into things that actually serve you, that reciprocate towards you. Okay. Release it and know that better things are coming in, is essentially what spirit is saying here. Don't fall into the illusion, of convincing yourself that you're a victim to the situation, because baby, you're not. You are a benefactor of the situation. Okay. Because you are benefiting from other people talking their shit. No, hold on. No. Alright, you guys are gonna watch me tie this here real quick. You know, it never fails on YouTube. I always have malfunctions with my costumes. I mean, I have swallowed mustaches. I have lost a vampire tooth. So my wig was slipping yesterday. Ridiculous energy. But that's what makes it fun, part of the process. All right, yeah, this could have been a past life issue here. All right, this person owes you a lot, and since they didn't honor their soul's mission and owe you by being genuine, they're gonna owe you in a different way, energetically, where it's like they're paying all of their energy into your abundance, into your spiritual bank account, baby. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have. General messages, please, and we'll move on to finances and love life. Messages, please. Thank you. You've got kangaroos. Okay. Good. Messages, please. You have bees. And you've got makeup jar. Okay, you're in your glow up season, genuinely. You've got black, though. There is a need for you to kind of leave a situation and leave it quietly. Stupid. That would be a good costume. Okay. I'm getting Men in Black, like, you didn't see this. And it's like, okay. So it's just kind of like getting away from something, making a quick exit away from something here. This is a time to really protect your family. I definitely see an ease of movement. Okay, and strength within you. You're just kind of like rolling with the punches. Good things are coming. The B card represents a hardworking person, fertilization. Okay, sweet situations, growth provider. It says seeking, respected, fearless. Okay, and self-sustaining. So again, and then makeup jar says inner beauty. Okay, not seeing how beautiful life is. Beautiful days will return soon, and short-lived depression. So you could be experiencing like a short-lived depression, especially when you hit with like a reality of like, wow, that person really didn't have my back, whoever it is, friend, family member, lover, whatever, right? And that's totally normal, or life's not going exactly as I want, and that's again really normal. Geminis, we are going into Mercury retrograde. It starts November 7th, and we are in the pre-shadow phase right now, and you are Mercury ruled, so it will always impact you. But really, this retrograde, the thing is like, people are like, oh, it's going to impact Sagittarius the most. No, it's not. It's going to impact all the signs the most. This retrograde is so fucking serious, and it's really important to take things seriously. So slow down as necessary, okay? Tell me about kangaroo. We've got the Temperance card, so situations can be a little bit imbalanced at home right now with like family life, possibly specifically a kid. There's like a child who is feeling imbalanced. It could be a Sagittarius child. All right, or there might be some bad news that's coming in. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. As soon as I say bad news, I just picked up on it, though. There could be some sort of like bad news that's coming in, or unforeseen circumstance. It does feel like it is with a child, okay? Regardless of who it is, what's going on. Queen of Cups in the reverse. And I feel like you're just having a hard time emotionally regulating yourself. Ten of Wands, you just overloaded with like pressure, and responsibilities and stuff like that. Maybe your kid's like really sick right now, or, they surprisingly broke a bone, or they, exploded your microwave, like something that goes on. Yeah, Justice card. Things will balance out in this situation, though. Just give it time is what I'm getting here, okay? Some of you guys, you were protecting your kid. There could have been some sort of incident that happened where your child, you might be in court for your child. Okay, you might be looking for justice in a situation like with your child. And so I do see you getting that justice, just to let you know. And this could even be like child custody for whatever reason. Okay, just stay rooted and grounded. The meditation that's going on, I keep staring at the root chakra flower. It's like spinning. So it's like your root chakra is kind of spinning right now, which yes, you want it spinning, but it's like it needs to recharge, is what I'm getting. Okay, tell me about the bees. I feel like you're a very hardworking person. All right. With the 5 of Wands in the reverse and the 7 of Wands in the reverse coming out though for you. So your guard is down right now, though. You can't avoid all problems. Yeah, the Sun card, which is success, healing, happiness. Okay, you're going through a healing. 7 of Cups here. All right. Tell me about this. I feel like your dreams are really active right now. Again, I keep getting like dreams or like desires, like your dream for your future, your reality. I see you being very strategic on how you're going towards your success, okay? How you can sustain like the lifestyle that you want to live, and what you want for yourself. You could definitely be daydreaming right now a lot, or find yourself kind of just dissociating into your daydreams. You know, Neptune just went into Pisces. It's still retrograde until December, but it did moved into Pisces here, so it definitely affects every single sign. I did put a Neptune reading up, not on YouTube. I believe it's on my Facebook. It's just a post on how it'll affect your sun, moon, and rising, using whole signs. But I put it on Facebook and I put it on my Instagram, FlavoredVivid, both platforms, okay? But yeah, you might want to check that out because I feel like it has a lot to do with that. I can't remember exactly how it impacts you guys. We have the 5 of Swords for makeup here. So I feel like there's just, yeah, goodness, somebody here is dealing with a lot of negativity and ungroundedness, especially within like your community or the people around you. You be arguing with people online and shit right now, okay? Or just like absorbing all of the online negativity. And I feel like your bandwidth is great, but you need a break. Like everybody needs a break. 24/7 consumption of anything of negativity, like even politics or what's going on in the world right now, can be really draining. And I feel like there's a little bit of a drain here, which is creating a lot of like negative thinking or like worst case scenario thinking. So there does need to be a break around that, okay? Tell me about what's going on with black here. We have the King of Wands. Yeah, you need to get the fuck out of a situation here, okay? A quick exit, undercover, Men in Black style judgment. You're gonna know exactly what it is when it comes up. 8 of Pentacles here, and I feel like you're gonna save yourself a lot of hardship. So this could be even like you're invited out somewhere and you're just like, yeah, no, I don't think I should leave. Or, you know, I'm getting one of those like blessing in disguise situations where I forget exactly what it's called, but I mean, it's happened to me a million different times. You know, where it's like your kid spills a drink while you're like rushing out the door and you're like, oh my gosh, and now you have to clean up the drink. But if you had left at that precise time, you would have gotten in like a car accident or something like that. And that's the energy that I'm really getting, okay? So I do feel that's happening. Some of you guys need to be aware of a player, okay, or some sort of slick talker who's like trying to tempt you. I do feel like they have you like weak in the knees, but there is some sort of like clear thinking that is needed here, because they're just going to use you as a one-night stand, or they are a one-night stand type of person, okay? They don't actually have good intentions for you. We'll see what comes out during your matters of the heart love life portion. Let's get into finances of first. Finances, please, for my Geminis. What do they need to know? Finances, thank you. Okay, we got beginning, the future, and perspective. Love to see it. Messages, please, for Gemini. We have honest work and in the flow. Messages for Gemini. Thank you. Lots of double cards, double and triple. So it's 323. Okay, 323 might be significant in some sort of way. Yeah, you're going to be cutting ties with things that just don't serve you anymore. Some of you guys are going to be leaving your current position to look for something better. And in a job, though, does not mean burning bridges, so be careful of that. I just feel like you feel trapped at your current situation for whoever this is for. I feel like you have just an honest job no matter what you do. You keep seeing 444. I love that. You're like in the flow. You're in a good flow here, but it's just not something that is actually like making you happy. Give me just a moment. This keeps switching or sliding. I'm slipping and sliding. This is so annoying. Oh my gosh, can I even undo this? Did I somehow get trapped in here? Can you tell I'm really good with a Rubik's Cube? Because I'm not. My wrist is like tiny, but my arms are fat. So, you know, I have like the wrist of a child, but I have fat arms and a big old square earth hands. So it's just a bad combo for me. Bad look. Okay, there we go. All right. You're really focused on the future right now. Definitely plan for the future while living in the present. Know that you're always supported by spirit. There's something about you changing perspectives though, possibly in like what you want or what you desire. Maybe it's like something that you're like, yeah, I don't mind working here. You know, this is fine. It's bringing in a paycheck, but you're getting tired of it. That's what I'm getting for whoever this financial portion is for. You're getting tired of it, and so I do see you changing jobs or looking for something new that is more aligned to you. And that's really it. It's kind of straightforward, so I'm not going to continue with that. We're going to use my other financial deck and see if there's any other messages here. Thank you. Flexibility and power. Okay. Messages, please. Ooh, jealous coworker. And resources. Okay, we have moving up. Moving on up. Okay. Career is on the rise, all right? There's new offers and opportunities coming in. It could be a salary increase if you run your own business. This is just you making your own money or better money than you were before. An increase in like sales in some sort of way, okay? And there's people around you that are jealous of it. They're jealous that you are in your power, that you're flexible, that you're adaptable, that you know how to change with your environment. You know how to change up your methods if they're just not working. And there's just people that are envious of that. With resources that we have, be grateful for what you have. Make sure that you are saving something for the future, just like spending your money wisely. Okay, tell me about flexibility. Yeah, we have the 3 of Wands, definitely future planning, and the Fool card, looking for these like new beginnings, or this was a new beginning in the recent past. Current energy, tell me about jealous coworker. 7 of Pumpkins. Somebody who's been there like a long time or been doing something a long time, but they feel like you do it better or you're, you know, in a better position than them. Yeah, the Empress. You are in a better position for them. They're not wrong. I don't mean to laugh. That's not funny. I just think that's a stupid thing to be jealous over. 2 Wands in the reverse. And the Page of Swords. They have a plan to really get to know you. It's like this person's monitoring you. They're watching you very closely so that they can start adopting, like, adopting your behaviors, your mannerisms, the way that you show up at work, what you do. It's like they want to become you now, okay? So you don't just have a stalker. You have, like, that creepy person. Yeah, King of Swords in the reverse. They're not authentic, okay? A whole weirdo, exactly. They want to wear your fucking skin. Like, this person's weird. Knight of Wands in the reverse. But they're impulsive, though. The Moon card in the reverse. And everyone knows around that it's, like, fake. They're like, what? All of a sudden, the change up. It's like if you eat Brussels sprouts every day for lunch, it's like next thing you know, they're eating Brussels sprouts, too. And it's just like, what the fuck is this? You know, it's like the dumbest thing. And people around them notice, like, why are you copying Gemini? Like, why are you showing up like Gemini? So, I mean, yeah, it's very obvious. They're just screwing themselves over. It's no harm to you. 8 of Cups in the reverse, but they're like, just, I don't know. This person doesn't know themselves. They don't know themselves. They're fucking weirdo. All right, tell me about resources. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you guys. I promise. When people like that come up, it's, yeah, I wouldn't laugh in real life, you know? Like, if I saw it, I'd be really annoyed by it, honestly. But reading the energy is just, like, it's so funny because people like that exist out there, and that's just crazy to me. It's crazy that they exist. Okay, yeah, no. Resources? Okay, we've got the Hangman and the 10 of Pumpkins. Yeah, baby, you just want to keep your position and stay on spot. Hey, dogs. I know that there's dogs going crazy, but they're probably running through the woods with their owners. Okay, just like you guys do. No need to get all excited. You're stuck in the house with mom. Sorry about it. Okay. So just again, planning for the future, you know, saving some money for the future, literally saving money for the future. The Hangman and the Ten of Pentacles here is just like saving money, putting money away, having that nice resource, and having access to it. Okay. Tell me about moving up. So you're moving up in life. Six of Swords is clarified by that. Okay, you definitely are. You're moving to calmer waters. Things are looking really good for you. You could have reasons to celebrate here. You know, I feel like you're somebody who's very dedicated, very committed, and you really are in the position that you're in. I'm not saying that this was just handed to you. I feel like you put in that hard work. You've listened to your intuition, and it's, you know, a good time to celebrate. But just know, with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, be careful about putting too much on your plate though. Queen of Pumpkins. Yeah, stay grounded, stay balanced. Like, don't take on more than you can handle. You know, it's like handling things in life is kind of like a muscle. Like, we build this muscle for it, right? And it's like when you go to the gym, you can't just run 10 miles unless you have been training to be able to run 10 miles. You know, you have to build up that endurance, that strength, and that's kind of what I'm seeing with you as well. So it's like, don't take on more than you can handle. Don't be afraid to say no if you need to say no. Don't say yes to things that you feel like you're going to be overwhelmed and having to follow through with them. Okay. All right. No more people pleasing, essentially, is what I'm trying to say with that. All right. Let's move on to love life or matters of the heart. Love life and matters of the heart. What message do we have? Now, I say matters of the heart because the way that I do my readings here, sometimes the love life portion can come up, and I'm talking about your best friend. I'm talking about your cousin. I'm talking about your goldfish, your grandma, okay? And then other times, I'm straight up talking about your lover. So take it as it resonates for you, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. There we go. Okay, message, please. Yeah. Okay. You're one time too many. I said two times too many. I said three times too many. You done fucked up. One time too many. Somebody's fucking up with you here, and it's like you really like this person, but you're giving them way too many chances. Okay, it's like, are you gonna sacrifice them in the relationship, or are you gonna sacrifice yourself and, you know, continue to receive less than you deserve? All right, the thing is this: you need to break the pattern with this person, okay, or break this pattern with people. If this is not romantic, again, it's platonic, and it's like the point of this here is that you give way too many chances to people, and it's time for you to focus on yourself and start making better choices for yourself and breaking this cycle of letting people play you or use you in some sort of way. I definitely see that you're in your head about this as well. It's like you have feelings, but it's like, I don't want to bring this up again, you know, because it's not even like things change and it just feels worthless. Like, but it isn't worthless. It's not ideal for you to stay in this situation, okay? And I feel like you're starting to see the truth of this, and you want what you deserve, and so I feel like you want to be happy. You know, this is also this energy here. For whatever reason, I am getting this. There's somebody around you who, it's like every single time you're happy, they try to like shit on your parade. I don't think that's what the saying actually goes. Rain on your parade. I don't know. Maybe you need to give them like IBS or something. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? But for real though, seriously, there's just somebody who, like, again, they don't want to see you happy. They don't like seeing you happy here, and it's like they make you feel bad for being happy. All right, and I don't like that energy. Yeah, we've given it time. You've given it too much time though. The give it time card is in the reverse. Yeah, they'll be back. Okay, this is on again, off again, okay? Message, please, about this. Okay, you're taking way too many risks with this person who isn't fully able to commit to whatever they say that they're doing. So again, whether this is platonic, romantic, it doesn't matter. There's somebody around you who cannot commit to you or to whatever they promise you. They're full of like empty promises right now. And it's time for you to really focus on yourself, all right? You got the let go card again. You're having to let go of a lot right now, but listen, baby, you're entering into like a new chapter of your life, and that's the reason why. Like, Spirit's is like, hey, get rid of all the baggage, because right now, if I tell you that you've got your dream you just want your dream vacation, okay, right? And you don't need to bring any luggage or anything like that. The only thing that you need to bring with you is your cell phone, so you have your connections and ways to communicate. But like, you show up at the airport anyways, and you're like, yeah, but I really this is my favorite robe, and like, I need my comfy slippers, and like, we got a better robe and we got comfy slippers there. It's like you have all of your comforts in this new area of your life, but you're trying to bring old things. You're trying to bring that old baggage with you. You've got to let that go, okay? So anything that's falling out of your life right now, slam the door behind it. Genuinely. Tell me about self-indulgence. Self-indulgence is clarified by date night and vacation. Okay, so it's time for you to like go out, do something nice for yourself, taking yourself out, going out with your friends, a lover, maybe this is a friend that is doing this to you, a family member, whatever. And you're like, screw it, you know, like my life is good. Things in my life are going good right now. I'm going to go treat myself. Some of you guys are going to be traveling soon or going on vacation again, is what I'm seeing here. Tell me about the self-indulgence, please. Okay, 3 of Wands. We got the 4 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something that you've been planning for a while. It's like you wanting this peace, wanting this good thing in your life. Some of you guys, this might happen over vacation. Like maybe you're going on a trip with this person and they're just like not adding to your peace at all. You're like, this is supposed to be peaceful. Like, why is this so chaotic? Why are you like this? Like, I see somebody here treating waitstaff really rude also. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. Ew. I see somebody like treating waitstaff rude and it's like you're apologizing for them. King of Cups, yeah, you're like, I don't know, this person has you in your masculine energy. I don't care if you're male or female, but this person has you like in a masculine energy of not like being able to receive, but having to overcompensate for basically their own shortcoming the entire trip. So that's gonna suck. Okay, yeah, Knight of Wands, just because they're like really impulsive. 6 of Swords in reverse, and then they don't know how to let shit go. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, 10-10. Like, close out that cycle here. Close out the cycle. It could even be like family, where it's like you take family members and you pay for all of them to go on a vacation here, and they're just so ungrateful, and they're, you know, it's that type of energy here, or it just like sucks, like they're not letting you actually enjoy this. Okay, it could also be a fire sign. Ooh, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Does not have to be, you can have that in your chart, but somebody here is a liar. They're weirdly deceptive and they're ungrateful, and this is just a reoccurring pattern in your life that needs to be cut out. It's you're done doing that. Yeah, I feel like you are a lover, you're a lover boy, you're a lover girl, like you have a lot of love to give, and these people just take. Like, people have no problem fucking taking, but they can't ever give though, you know. And so that's the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, as I'm shuffling out this deck, it says caution here. Listen to your intuition and move on. So it says caution, find out more information, don't overwork yourself. The red flags are you ignore now will come back to bite you later, and then move on. If somebody's unavailable, it's a waste of time, it's over. So just be mindful of that. I know that's not what we always want to hear, but I'm not here to sugarcoat readings, unfortunately. I can't be that reader. Shuffling out this energy right away, we have you are being protected from harm. We'll take it. We love that. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting them. Aw. You are a pure soul with good intentions, Gemini, okay? The way that other people treat you is a reflection of them, not you. Don't personalize it. Easier said than done. Exactly. This is redirection, not rejection. There's something better, okay? You have better things coming into your life, and so you just got to get rid of all of these weirdos in your energy that are siphoning from the good stuff going on. Transform your burdens into blessings. You have alchemists coming on, or coming out. You have, this situation is already taken care of, and you will be successful. Also flew out, so we love to see that. Bottom of the deck, dream bigger. What you want is already aligned. And top of the deck is work in silence. You have a thief watching. Center of the deck and overall energy is you are meant to help somebody else this week, Earth Angel, but it was in the reverse. So it's like, let people help you, let people give to you. Stop pouring into all these situations. Call your power back. All right, and let the universe give to you. Geminis, that's what I've got. Don't forget to like this reading, please. I would appreciate it. It helps the algorithms. Geminis, I will see you guys next week. I hope that you have a wonderful Halloween or Samhain, whatever you guys like to celebrate or not celebrate. Each to their own. Love you.